So the new Sonic the Hedgehog trailer premiered earlier today, trailer number 2 to be exact. And this time it's been welcomed and received positively because there have been some few adjustments. Obviously, the main character, Sonic, and his new design has been well and improved, and it looks really good, and I'm really excited to talk about it. So let's jump right into it and talk about the design. So if you've seen the trailer already, this trailer, it pretty much made Sonic really look really good. I mean, Paramount Pictures really listened. They got the design right. I'm really happy that they listened and they decided to go back to the drawing board. And also a few things that I want to touch upon before I touch upon the design is that it looks like this movie looks a bit different from the initial first trailer. This looks like an entirely different movie. We got some new scenes. We got more of Sonic in the trailer. He doesn't look like this abomination that we got from the first trailer. I mean, look at this nasty abomination. You got eyes that are completely separated when Sonic has like this goggle-shaped eye design, that classic goggle eyes from the video games. Granted, he doesn't have that design in the movie, but it does come close because his eyes are wider and they're a lot bigger like he is in his video game counterparts. And it does look a little bit more cartoony, but I see that now from the first initial design, they were going for something more realistic, and it just doesn't work. You can't just alter a very iconic character such as Sonic the Hedgehog and make him seem more realistic. I mean, as is, this is a hedgehog who's about maybe 4 or 5 feet tall or so, or even 3 feet tall. I could be wrong. I don't remember. I don't know exactly his exact height. But this is a hedgehog who's really tall to be a hedgehog in the first place, who's bipedal and running around at the speed of sound. I mean, come on, that's not realistic already. So why even bother to try to alter the design of the iconic character in the first place? Just make him the way exactly the fans know how he looks. And I think they did it right this time with this new design. It's well and improved. The body proportions are correct. It's anatomically correct, and it's more accurate to the actual classic design from the video games, but more so it does come close. I'd say I give it about an 80%, 80% accuracy as far as that goes. The only difference is that it's not sporting the goggle-shaped eyes like he does have in the video games, but the body anatomically wise looks correct. They actually changed the shoes. They gave him the right freaking shoe design. I don't know what the hell he was wearing on this one. It looks like he was sporting like Pumas or Nikes or whatever on this image right over here. But I'm like thinking he doesn't wear any branded shoes. He just wears his own shoes. They're Sonic shoes. That's what he wears, okay? Sonic shoes. And finally, the gloves. What the hell were they thinking when they gave him these like white grayish hands in the first place? That looked creepy to begin with. Sonic wears gloves. They fixed it. So I'm glad that they did that already. And overall, he looks perfect. And I think his voice, I mean, I could be wrong, but to me, it sounds like the actor went back into the studio to record some new lines or something like that because the voice sounds a bit different to me. Also, I want to point out too is that I don't know whose brilliant idea it was to pick Gangster's Paradise as a song for the initial trailer, for the music for the trailer. But that was a horrible song choice to begin with. And in this trailer, they actually referenced and they mixed in the classic Sonic theme music from like the early 90s from Sega. So that was a really good thing that they did that. They brought the classic music that all the fans and all the gamers know about from Sonic. And they even picked one of the songs from the Ramones. Like, you probably know which one it is already. It's in like every freaking trailer. And like that has to do with adventure or comedy or whatever. And it seems rather more appropriate than Gangsta's Paradise because that was not a fitting song whatsoever in the trailer, and especially for what the theme is and what the movie was going for. But other than that, I mean, the trailer looks really good. Now, does this necessarily mean that this movie is going to be better? No. I mean, for all we know, we could be getting the same exact movie from the first trailer, only the design of the titular character is improved and different. So it doesn't necessarily make the movie better, but it is going to plant some butts and seats in the theater, like really, a lot more now because of that feedback that Paramount and the director received. They listened, so therefore I think the fans are going to respond with buying their tickets to go see this movie. Now, it may not be a great movie or whatever, but because of that, they get kudos, and therefore people are going to want to spend their money because the guys that made this movie listen to their audience, and their audience feel really appreciated and grateful. So I'm pretty sure they're going to want to buy their tickets to go see this movie. I'm going to see this movie. I don't have high expectations for this movie at all, but I actually want to see it, and I'm glad that Paramount listened. And you know what? Let this be a lesson to other studios out there who decide to make or adapt a film on video game characters, and if they decide to like make alter the character's iconic look and make it look totally different, don't do it, because this is the kind of reaction you're going to get, which is negative backlash, and it's going to pile up on you, and you're going to want to go like, you know what, we're going to have to change the character up because people are just not pleased. And man, the power of speech and the power of people's voices really is influential, and this is what happens when people speak their piece, and they express their anger and their frustration when they don't listen, and this is what happens. And something like this is unheard of, where studios actually listen. In most cases, companies like big wigs companies, they don't even listen to their fans or their audience at all. They don't give a shit. All they want to do is just make money, and that's it. So anyways, guys, I'm really happy with the new design. It's not exactly 100% accurate, but hey, it's not creepy at all, and it's a lot more accurate than the initial design. So there's that, and I'm really happy with it, and I'm pretty excited to see it. And thank you, Paramount, again. Thanks for listening, and thank you to the director. I forgot your name. Forgive me if you're watching this video. I doubt you will, because, whatever. But anyways, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Please stay tuned for more videos coming up. So please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and click on bell notifications so you all don't miss anything. And as always, I will see you all in the next video.